For years in Park Slope, Brooklyn Arts Exchange, or BAX, has been offering its summer arts program, and once again, it's right around the corner, starting on July 1st. Each week it offers classes for kids grades K through 6, from visual arts, music and dance, to circus arts and tumbling.
And there are weekly performances baked right into the schedule so the kids can strut their stuff. And here to tell us all about it are Lucia Sheckner, the Education Director for BAX Summer Arts Program. Welcome to BK Live.
Thank you.
And we also have Naja Gordon, who is one of the group leaders there. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Thank you both for joining us. Lucia, BAX has been around for about 25 years. How long has the summer program been about, and how has it changed over the years?
So actually, this is our 26th year.
Oh, wow.
And since its inception, we've had some form of the summer arts program. But of course, over the years, it's really changed in sheer scope. My understanding is when we started, we were serving maybe 20, 30 children, and now we serve 85 weekly. And over an extended period of time, 6 to 8 weeks, depending on the calendar year. And also in terms of program content, we offer a greater range of performing arts activities. As you said, we're offering circus, tumbling, dance, media, dramatic theater, musical theater, and visual arts. And then the staffing has changed. There's a greater emphasis on mentorship throughout the program because we've been doing this for so long. We have students who are now CITs who then develop into junior counselors, and this year we have a CIT who's now a senior counselor because he's been with us for some time. So that's been a great evolution as well.
So Naja, what's it take to be a group leader out there at BAX this summer?
Okay, I think it takes creativity, it takes experience, it takes patience, it takes knowledge about children, about the arts. I think it's beneficial for a group leader to have a passion for the arts. I certainly do, and my fellow group leaders also do. And I think it just takes having a fun spirit and being prepared, being organized, just knowing how to have fun with the kids and keep them safe.
Cool.
Lucia, out of all the different options that parents have in the summer, what do you feel like sets your program apart? I mean, of course, it's arts, but there are other arts programs.
Well, especially in the Park Slope neighborhood, where we've seen such a change in the demographics and so many programs popping up, we've been reflecting on that question as well. And I think the fact that there's such an emphasis on creative expression and on children truly developing authentic voice and confidence in their voice, such that they're really finding a joy of the process of making art and embodying performance, as opposed to preparing towards an end-of-week performance and that's it. And so it's all about the product, and there's a great deal of pressure. And you start to see, even with children who are not necessarily there because musical theater is their great passion, but their families need, caregiving support that week, and then they find themselves just finding a role within that, and that I think that's a great passion that then is cultivated, I hope, over a lifetime.
I want to talk to the group leader here. How do you win over? Because there are some kids who come in with stars in their eyes, and they're like, I'm going to do this. But then there's like the ones who are, my mom made me come. Like, how do you reach
There
those
certainly
kids and get them in?
I think it takes a certain amount of compromise, first and foremost. We definitely come in with a plan and an activity, but if I hear that a lot of the kids aren't super interested, my staff and I will talk and see how we can be flexible and kind of gear it more toward everybody's interests. And also just hammering it and enforcing it. I think the more that you're excited about it as a group leader is the more that the children will be excited about it. I remember a young man who came and was dragging and said, I don't want to dance. Dance was the last thing he wanted to do.
Oh, you saw our
It wasn't
show
manly. I wish it wasn't what he thought he wanted to do, but we ended up doing a thriller performance for our week that was Future Myths and Legends, and I took a little play on legend, took Michael Jackson as a legend. And by the end of that week, that gallery, he was excited, the children were excited, everybody played a part. If they didn't want to dance, they were a stagehand or a lighting director or a scenic director. So I think it just takes showing them that you can have fun and you don't have to be great, or you don't have to aspire to be a performer to have fun at BAX.
So it sounds like every week is different depending on the thing?
So the youngest group, the nanos who are entering kindergarten through first grade, Each week is designed around an exploratory theme, and then they have guest artists who come in every day representing a different specialty in the performing arts, and they work with them. But the mega and giga groups who are entering 2nd and 3rd grade and 4th and through 6th, they explore a different performing arts discipline each week, and then that week culminates in a performance. So it could be drama or dance in a given week.
Do you guys have people who just re-up all summer? They're like, oh, what are we doing next week? What are we doing next week?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah, we have kids who come every summer, and I've received messages from parents saying, are you coming back because our kid is coming back? We really want to come back. So we definitely do.
There's a really strong retention with both the students and the staff, which is really wonderful.
Right, and like you said, you're already seeing them cycle through and
Yes,
becoming
yes,
kind
and
of
that's
group
fascinating.
leaders and teachers
Nanos
themselves.
to
Yes,
CIT.
that's right.
Yeah.
And a year in the life of a child, you see so much the next year. You know, it's really so impressive to see like the children who are a little trepidatious become leaders the next year.
Very cool.
Do you feel like you end up kind of sewing in also elements of just kind of regular core education, so core subject areas, or is it mostly arts? Or
Well, certainly the core values of our education department, which functions year-round, we see a lot of that within the summer programming. But yeah, I think this idea of cultivating original voice and taking creative risks and feeling comfortable with that and knowing that it's okay to stumble and out of the gates you shouldn't be perfect. I think that's a really important lesson that we talk about and teach throughout the year and further emphasize in the summer.
So I'm wondering from both of you, I was biking in today and going past Prospect Park. It's like t-shirt season now. You can see all the kids in the different colored t-shirts and they belong to this tribe or that one according to their summer plans.
Yeah.
What if it is your first time and you're a parent who's letting go for the first time and a kid who's going into a summer thing and these aren't really my friends, and how do you advise that we like make the way as easy as possible for the first timers coming in?
Well, I would say something that helps a lot of the first-time kids that I had last year was to make a social contract with everyone in the beginning, where we sit as a group and we discuss what we want our values to be for the summer, what we want to do, what we want to accomplish, what we're comfortable with, what we're not comfortable with, and I think that unites everybody at the beginning, and then we get into icebreakers where kids can say what their favorite color, their favorite movie, whatever it is. I think we try to establish just a group value system.
and how do you go from there to breaking into dance usually?
I just dance. I just dance and I say, you're coming with me or you're not.
Naja, you are a dancer, which I don't know if you've said explicitly yet, but is this your first foray into teaching?
It isn't. In college, I went to Bard College. There's a nursery school on that campus, the Abigail Lundquist Botstein Nursery School, and I was their assistant teacher for a year, and then their movement specialist for 2 years. So it isn't my first go-around teaching.
Is this something that you've been surprised that you have enjoyed and are keeping going, or no?
No, I love children, and I really, really love BAX, so I'm not surprised.
Amazing, amazing. Well, you guys tell us how we can find you, from when to when the program is, how we can sign up.
So the program is July 10th through August 18th, so 6 weeks, and you can register online. You can come to BAX. We're at 421 Fifth Avenue in Park Slope. You could call us.
There's still spots available.
There's still some spots available, but they're going very fast.
Okay.
Registration's been open since February 1, so it's going fast. And I just want to share that one thing we're really proud of is the accessibility of this program. We, in general, have a pretty robust financial aid program, but for the summer in particular, and this year, because last year, as part of our 25-year anniversary, we did a bunch of fundraising to further support that scholarship fund.
Wonderful.
Nearly 40% of the families attending this summer will be receiving some form of financial aid.
Awesome.
So this is truly a program for everyone, and
Within
we hope.
reach. Well,
Yeah.
26 years later, you
Yeah,
love it.
yeah, exactly.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, congratulations, and thank you for joining us.
We'll see you in the park sometime.
Yeah, I hope so.
What color are the t-shirts this year?
They're white with
a
a
red logo, right?
Yeah, they have the red doors, the BAX red doors.
All right, I'll be looking out for it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.